So, welcome to Corporate with Gita. There are prayers on the screen. You can repeat with me. Om Agyam Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya
Vaच्यज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया
Chakshuramritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave
चक्षुन्मीलितं तस्मै
Sri
श्रीगुरवे
Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena
श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं
Bhutale
स्थापितं येन भूतले
Swayam Rupa
स्वयं
Kadamaham
रूपकदा
Dadati
मह्यं
Swapadantikam
ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं
Vande Aham
वन्दे
Shri Guru
अहं
Shri
श्रीगुरो
Sapadkamalam Shri Guru
श्रीगुरुपद्मनां
Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam
श्रीगुरुवंशं
Sagrajatam Sahagana
श्रीरूपं
Rathamritam Tam
साधनं
Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam
स्वाद्भुतं
Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya
साधुपरिजनसहितं
Devam Shri
कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं
Radha Krishna
श्रीराधा
Padan
कृष्णपदां
Sahagana Shri
सहगन्वैता
Vishakhanvitamsa
श्रीशाखान्वितां च
He
हे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Karuna Sindhu
करुणा
Dinaban
सिंधु
Jagapate
दीनबन्धु
Gopesha Gopika
जगत्पते
Kanta
रूपेश
Radha
गोपिका
Kanta
कान्त
Namaste
राधाकान्त
Tapkachina Gaurangi
भक्तकाञ्चन
Radhe
गौराङ्गी राधे
Vrindavनेश्वरी Vishwabhanupate Devi Pranamami
विश्वनाथेवी
Hari
देवी
Priye
प्रणमामि
Vansha
कल्प
Kalpatarusya Kripa Sindhu
यस्य
Vaivasha
कृपा
Patitanam
सिन्धुभ्यो च
Pavanebhyo
पतितानं
Vaishnavyo
पावनेभ्यो
Namo Namaha
वैष्णवेभ्यो
Jai
नमः
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
जय
Prabhu
श्री कृष्ण
Nityananda
चैतन्य
Shri
प्रभु
Advaita
नित्यानंद
Gadadhar
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
Shivasadi
श्री
Gaura
वासादि
Bhaktavinda
गौर भक्त
Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
राम
Rama Rama
हरे
Rama
राम
Hare
राम राम हरे हरे
So, welcome again. We are continuing from where we had stopped. That is, we are at this point. So, many things were discussed. Five things were discussed. The five topics are there in Bhagavad Gita: Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Time, Kala, and Karma. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala. These are eternal. But karma is not eternal. Karma can change. It can reduce. It can become zero. Time will always be there in the material world, spiritual world. Here the time is always there. Prakriti will manifest, unmanifest. Okay, but it won't become zero. Jiva and Ishvara, they are always there. They always live. So like this, five topics are explained in Bhagavad Gita. And the Jiva, when he understands that, due to time and karma, he's in this Prakriti going from one body to another, then he needs to connect with the Ishvara, because the Ishvara is above Prakriti, above Kala, and above Karma. So when he connects with Ishvara in yoga, then he will get mukti. So that is how Bhagavad Gita is the moksha shastra. Okay, so can someone volunteer and read from here when we are materially contaminated?
Yeah, Hare
Yes.
Krishna Krishna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prabhu, who is that? I'm Sadan.
Prabhu, go ahead, Prabhu. Pita.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Maybe two
oh,
paragraphs you, then two we can
Yeah,
switch to
yeah.
you. Then after two paragraphs.
okay, okay, Prabhu. Just 1 second, give me what is this? Screen, where is screen? Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. When we are materially contaminated, we are called conditioned.
Go ahead. Continue reading.
No, so sorry, just Prabhu, just give me 1 second. There is some. One
Distortion.
second. Just 1 second, Prabhu. So, yeah, so let's go to the screen. Yeah, so screen. Yeah, sorry. When we are materially contaminated, we are called conditioned. False consciousness is exhibited under the impression that I am a product of material nature. This is called false ego. One who is absorbed in the thought of bodily conceptions cannot understand his situation. Bhagavad Gita was spoken to liberate one from the bodily conception of life. And Arjuna put himself in this position in order to receive this information from the Lord. One must become free from the bodily conception of life. That is the preliminary activity for the transcendentalist. One who wants to become free, who wants to become liberated, must free, first of all, learn that he is not this material body. Mukti or liberation means freedom from material consciousness. In the Srimad Bhagavatam also, the definition of liberation is given. Muktir itvanyatha rupam swara, swarupen vyavasthita. That's the thing. Mukti means liberation from the contaminated consciousness of this material world and situation in pure consciousness. All the instructions of Bhagavad Gita are intended to awaken this pure consciousness, and therefore we find at the last stage of the Gita's instruction, that Krishna is that Krishna is asking Arjuna whether he is now in purified consciousness. Purified consciousness means acting in accordance with the instructions of the Lord. This is the whole sum and of substance of purified consciousness. Consciousness is already there because we are part and parcel of the Lord. But for us, there is the affinity of being affected by the inferior modes. But the Lord, being the supreme, is never affected. That is the difference between the supreme Lord and the small individual souls.
Yeah. So here the definition of mukti is given. Mukti means liberation from the contaminated consciousness of the material world and situated in pure consciousness. So, in simple word, it means that in this world we are thinking, I am so and so person, I belong to so and so race, I am so rich and so poor, and all that is identification, conscious identification, which is actually temporary. And the moment we understand it is temporary, we are progressing towards mukti. And when we take to pure consciousness means the our real identity, that I am atma, part and parcel of Krishna, jivera swarup hoy krishnera nitya das. If once we get to this identity, jivera swarup hoy krishnera nitya das, once we understand that I am servant of Krishna, this is pure consciousness. This is pure consciousness. Once we get to that understanding, then we get pure consciousness. Just coming out of from the contaminated consciousness, we need to just understand that we are not the body, but we are Atma, never dying, changing bodies, eternally living. But situated in pure consciousness means Swarupena Vyavasthiti, where our Swarup, Swarup, our real rupa, our real form, once we Vyavasthit, when we sit inside it. And that form is what? That form is nothing but servant of Krishna. Once we get into that, then we serve Krishna, then we are in pure consciousness. That is real mukti. That is real mukti. Okay. So can you continue? What is this consciousness?
Prabhuji, I shall read or somebody can read? I'm in a little disturbance area.
Yes, Prabhu, I can
Okay.
read.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, thank you. What is this consciousness? This consciousness is I am. Then what am I? In contaminated consciousness, I am means I am the Lord of all I survey. I am the enjoyer. The world revolves because every living being thinks that he is the Lord and creator of the material world. Material consciousness has two psychic divisions. One is that I am the creator, and other one is that I am the enjoyer. But actually, the Supreme Lord is both the creator and the enjoyer, and the living entity. Being part and parcel of the Supreme Lord is neither the creator nor the enjoyer, but a cooperator. He is the he is the created and the enjoyed. For instance, a part of machine cooperates with the whole machine. A part of body cooperates with the whole body. The hands, legs, eyes, and so on are all parts of the body, but they are not actually the enjoyers. The stomach is the enjoyer. The legs move, the ants supply food, the teeth chew, and all parts of the body are engaged in satisfying the stomach. Because the stomach is a principal factor that nourishes the body's organization. Therefore, everything is given to the stomach. One nourishes the tree by watering its root, and one nourishes the body by feeding the stomach. For if the body is to be kept in healthy state, then the parts of body must cooperate to feed the stomach. Similarly, Supreme Supreme Lord is the enjoyer and the creator, and we as a subordinate living beings are meant to cooperate to satisfy him. This cooperation will actually help us just as food taken by stomach will help all other parts of the body. If the fingers of the hand think that they should take the food themselves instead of giving it to stomach, then they will be frustrated. The central figure of creation and of enjoyment is the Supreme Lord, and the living entities are cooperators. By cooperation, they enjoy. The relation is also like that of the master and the servant. If master is fully satisfied, then the servant is satisfied. Similarly, the Supreme Lord should be satisfied, although the tendency to become the creator and the tendency to enjoy the material world are there also in the living entities, because these tendencies are there in Supreme Lord who has created the manifested cosmic world.
Okay. So this is a very, very amazing example, that analogy that Acharyas have given, Prabhupada is giving here. I think this is the defining statement. I'll take this statement. We'll talk about this in two contexts. We will talk. Actually, the Supreme Lord is both the creator and the enjoyer. And the living entity, being part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is neither the creator nor the enjoyer, but a cooperator. What a cooperator. And the example is given of the human body. The human body has stomach, hands, legs, um, what is a head, and so many things. Hand, legs, stomach, and head. So now, who eats the food, or let's say who eats or digests the food? Stomach, right? The stomach digests the food.
Yes,
There's
Prabhu.
no doubt in it. Our whole day goes in simply moving our hands and legs and head and eyes, everything to get the food into the mouth, which ultimately goes to the stomach. Now, suppose the hands and the legs, they see that we are working so hard, and the stomach is simply digesting. He is the real enjoyer. And if they think we won't cooperate, what will happen? If hands and legs go on a strike of famous non-cooperation movement. When was non-cooperation movement done? In our history books, we are told, right? Huh? You heard when was non-cooperation movement done?
It was, I think, 42 or 1942.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
Yes. In the Indian struggle history, non-cooperation movement was done. Let's say even hands and legs also go on a strike. What will happen?
Yes, chaos will happen.
So basically, hands and legs will become weak, right? If they go on a
Yes,
stock, what will
Prabhu.
happen? They they won't provide food to the stomach.
Yeah.
Then they themselves will become weak. Stomach will become weak, of course, but it is harmful to them only.
Yeah.
So the concept of cooperation is there. Okay, so the concept of cooperation is that when we cooperate, then the food will get digested in the stomach. The nutrients are then passed to every part of the body, hands, legs, head. They don't have to separately go and eat food. Everything will be passed to it, and then it will be satisfied, right? Similarly, when we are living with the Supreme Lord, He is the creator, He is the enjoyer. If we cooperate, then we will also enjoy with Him. Hmm? So I will explain you in terms of some pastime, Dhenukasur pastime. So in the 10th canto of Bhagavatam, this story comes of Dhenukasur, the donkey. So once what happened is the friends of Krishna, they told that there is a forest, Tal forest, where very beautiful, sweet fruits are there. We will go and enjoy. But then they said that there is one donkey who is guarding it, and he is not allowing us. So then Krishna and Balram both go and they throw this donkey away. And when they throw them away, they they fall on top of the tree. They fall on top of the tree, and all the tree falls. And when the tree fell down, then with that all the fruits also fall down, right? And then Krishna, Balram, they are all enjoying this tal fruit. They are all enjoying the tal fruit, and um, and in this way, this is a very old painting. And in this way, Krishna is also enjoying, and Gopas also enjoying. His friends also enjoying. Who was not enjoying in this? Dhenukasur. Why? He didn't cooperate. Who cooperated in this? Krishna's friend cooperated. You understand the story?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
I mean, you will understand. I'm asking others.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, Prabhuji,
yeah.
understands.
So Dhenukasur, if he had cooperated, if he had allowed, the fruits, then Krishna would have, would have given him also the fruit. But he himself was not eating, and he was not allowing others to eat also. Hmm? There is one more story where Krishna enters Mathura. Krishna enters Mathura. That is also a very nice story. In the 10th canto, Krishna enters Mathura. And then then he sees that there is a person um, who is washing clothes. So he meets a washerman and he's washing clothes. And Krishna asked him, "Okay, give me some clothes." But this washerman said, "No, no, this belongs to Kamsa. How can you ask for king's clothes? I won't give." And then actually, then Krishna got angry with him, and Krishna got angry with him and cut his head off from the body. He cut his head off. Now, as he moved, then he took all the clothes and he moved. And later he met a flower garland. Flower. Ah. Then there was this devotee named Sudama over there. He was making garlands, and when Krishna wore nice uh, this thing clothes, he gave garlands to Krishna and Balram. And then Krishna Balram, what he did? He granted Sudama these benedictions, that he also awarded him strength, long life, fame, beauty, ever increasing prosperity from his family. Then Krishna as Balram, elder brother, took their leave. So you see, one fellow didn't cooperate, got killed. Another person just cooperated with little flowers. How how costly are flowers? Very cheap, right? He just offered flowers to Krishna, and then Krishna gave him what? Strength, long life, fame, beauty, ever increasing prosperity for his family. Then Krishna and his elder brother took their leave. You see? So simply by cooperation, we can see that Krishna is happy. Then we are also happy with him, isn't it? Simply by that, we will also see that we are also happy with him. So this is a very uh, key. In bhakti, this is the key, that we are cooperator. So when we cooperate, we'll also enjoy. Let's not be like Dhenukasur and then tell Krishna not to enjoy. It won't work like that. Then we ourselves will become weak, insecure. But when we cooperate, then we are happy, everyone is happy. Let's take simple example, like in a team. You're working in a team and all that, and if the team members cooperate, then everyone becomes happy. The project will be on time, right? Everything goes nice when the project is on time, and it is producing good profit. The company will also pay nicely. So all the team members, when they cooperate, the project will also go nice. So this is the principle of cooperation. Okay. Now from another any question on this before we move? Any question?
Prabhu, why Krishna is so hard on who doesn't cooperate?
Not everyone in
Like,
this particular pastime, na?
mm,
Not everyone in this particular pastime. This washerman was there, na? He killed him because of some reason, and the acharyas tell him why he killed. In his previous life, na, he was connected with Ram pastime. Let's see if that mention is there or not.
and also Prabhu, like if Krishna personally kills someone,
Uh-huh.
he is basically giving him
Mukti. Yes.
mukti, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That
So
is
it's
there.
it's it's not it's not seen as a punishment,
I see.
basically, right?
Externally, it will be seen as a punishment, but Krishna won't give this punishment to everyone.
Uh,
That is also very interesting point. Okay, he won't give this punishment to anyone. Um, just hold on. I want to check something.
okay.
I want to be sure of. Okay. Okay. No mention is given actually. Yeah, one of the reason he spoke very harshly also. It's not like he was He spoke very harshly also. This is also one of the reasons. Like, you see how he spoke. He said, "You impudent boys." Idrasani, Yavasmani, what the exactly? Udvrita. Udvrita word is used. You are accustomed to roaming. He's saying that, you are in the forest and all that. You cannot put such nice clothes. They are king's possession, you are asking. What is it? He said, "Fools." Lampanti. Acha, Lampati. Oh, Lampati. Balishaha. Balishaha. Balisha is a Balisa. Balisa is a yeah. So here it means fools. Get out here quickly. Don't beg like this. So he called Krishna and Balaram beggar. If you want to stay alive, means he's threatening them that you will get killed. When someone is too bold, the king's men arrest him and kill him and take all his property. So here Krishna had come to kill Kamsa, right? He had come to kill Kamsa. And before killing Kamsa, Kamsa's washerman was threatening Krishna. Okay? Kamsa's waterman was threatening Krishna. Then you can see Krishna will. So in a fight, right? If a messenger comes and he threatens, then um, no, not a messenger. Say a soldier comes and he threatens, then he's also liable to punishment only. You know. So that's the reason. This is like in the fight it happens like that. So this is not something Krishna did without thought or something. He had come to kill Kamsa, and Kamsa's uh, you can say representative was threatening him. So to establish that I have come to kill Kamsa, I am stronger than Kamsa, Krishna killed him. You can think like that. You understand?
Uh, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So you can think like this, like there's a war going on, battlefield going on, it's about to start. One soldier comes and he threatens, and he gets punished. It's like that. So after this also Krishna killed many actually. Then he killed the. Then Kamsa sends this thing, wild elephants. Then Krishna kills those wild elephants. Then he sends Mushtika, two wrestlers, and he kills the wrestlers also. And then at the last he kills Kamsa. So you see, Kamsa is sending all these agents to threaten Krishna, and Krishna is just cutting them off. But as you said, that is also right that when Krishna kills, one gets mukti. Hmm? That
Yes,
is also
Prabhu.
right. So the washerman got mukti without doing anything. So that is the greatness of getting killed by Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhu, like how to see this? Because like washerman got mukti, but uh, but Sudama uh,
Oh, okay, okay.
got prosperity, and he still uh, you know
No,
uh,
no, he just didn't get prosperity. He got.
he got those benedictions, right? To continue to enjoy the material world.
That is fine, but he. Um, See, he was already in. So okay, we'll discuss this. Ha. See, the two lord went to the house of the garland maker Sudama. When Sudama sat there at once, he stood up, bowed, placed his head on the ground. He offered them seat and bathing their feet, worshipped them, gave them argya, garland, pan, sandalwood paste, other preparations. And then he said, my birth is now sanctified, my family members are free from contamination. Now that you both have come here, my forefathers, demigods, devatas, the great sages, are all certainly all satisfied with me. You two lords are the ultimate cause of this entire universe. So he knew that they are the supreme lord. To bestow sustenance and prosperity upon this realm, you have descended with your plenary expansion. Because you are well wishing friends and the supreme lord of the whole universe, you regard all with unbiased vision. Therefore, although you reciprocate your devotees' loving worship, you always remain equally disposed towards all living entities. Please order me, sir, your servant, to do whatever you wish. To be engaged by you in some service is certainly a great blessing for anyone. So you see, he's cooperating. And then Krishna says, and he understood what they wanted. Thus, with great pleasure, he presented them the garland of fresh, fragrant flowers. Beautifully adorned with these garlands, Krishna and Balaram were delighted, and so with their companions. The two lords then offered the surrendered Sudama, who was bowing down before them, whatever benedictions he desired. Sudama chose unshakable devotion for Krishna,
mm,
friendship with devotees, and transcendental compassion for all living beings. Oh, this is a very interesting point, he said. So api varve achalam bhaktim tasmin evakhilatmani tad bhakteshu cha saudram bhuteshu cha dayam param. So this is what he actually asked. Hmm? Achalam bhaktim tasmin. Achalam bhaktim tasmin. Unshakable bhaktim to you. So this is what he asked. Then uh, bhakteshu, with friendship with all devotees. Suhridayam, friendship with all devotees. Bhuteshu, for all living beings. Dayam, to be merciful to all beings. So this is the actual thing he asked. What he got next with this is that not only did he get these benedictions, okay, so he asked for devotion, he got that also, and he got some extra.
mm,
So you see, he got this extra prosperity, long life, strength, fame, beauty. He got is extra. These are extra. Getting?
okay, okay, Prabhu.
Yeah. So, so you know, it's uh, to do devotional service to Krishna itself is mukti. But Krishna is
Mm,
not going to keep us like keep poor and keep worshipping me. No, he can give prosperity also, like he gave here to Sudama. Another Sudama, but this is different than that Sudama, the famous Sudama. His name is also Sudama. But so here it is, like Krishna can give prosperity also. It's not like he doesn't give. He gives this all prosperity and all this. But most important thing for a devotee is these three things: unshakable devotion to Krishna, friendship with devotees, and transcendental compassion for all living beings.
mm.
Does this answer your question?
Ah, yes, Prabhu, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So the second context that I want to explain is famous context. There is this very famous there is very famous explanation. This is the one, but oh, okay. Okay. See, this is from BBC because okay, let's do this. Uh, it's not very clear. No. Let's see. Uh, well, somehow that picture is not here. But hmm, let's do this. This picture will take. So in the Vedas, the Varnashram system is explained like, and then it is the principle of cooperation explained like this. Now the Brahmanas are the head, the Kshatriyas are the hands, the Vaishya is the stomach, and the Shudra is the legs. Okay? You have heard this example? It is the Shastric example. That the Brahmanas are the head, Kshatriyas are the hands, Vaishya are the stomach, Shudras are the legs. Now, this particular example is interpreted by modern people is what? It says that Shudras actually the legs. So they are to be kept like legs, at the leg. They are to be not. They are to be made untouchable. Huh? They should be kept away from us because they are actually legs. So this is a inferior way of talking about the castes, right? Making them inferior. Shudras are inferior because they are compared to legs. You have heard this argument? Okay. So this is how modern people have understood this example, that Brahmanas are head and all that. So they give an analogy saying that this is why Shudras are exploited because they are legs. Now, from our example that we read, what is exactly the Shudras doing? Or let's say, are the Shudras less important?
No, Prabhu.
No, right? So if leg was considered less important, then we can cut it off. But can we cut off the leg? If we cut off the leg, we can't even walk. So they are very important. They are performing a function of walking. So so likewise, Kshatriyas are the hands. If we cut off the hand, then still our body is disabled. So you see, the example was given to explain the cooperation. Okay, to explain the cooperation. Like probably we can see this. See, outcast, untouchable, children of God. You see, the Shudras. They are like so this is like some people they call the caste system. Okay, but if we look at where it is, if you look at the exact example, it was not meant for differentiation, it was meant for integration. That this whole body will work fine if everyone integratedly cooperatively worked. So making Shudra's leg is not making them less important. It is telling them that they are very important. as important as the leg of the body. Getting? So this is another way to understand the varnashram system, that it's actually meant to cooperate. All four have to cooperate. Then the body, the society, the structure, everything will work nicely. Okay. So it's a principle of cooperation. Any question over this? This is
Uh,
controversy that modern people. Yeah, tell me.
there should be equal contribution from all these four
No, no, the
varnas.
word equal is not the right word.
Uh,
There should be contribution according to the ability.
mm, mm,
You see, this equal contribution is very misunderstood word. It can mean something.
mm,
Like, what is equal? A man is there, woman is there. When you make them husband wife, equal contribution. I mean, what is that equal contribution? No, they are going to perform different roles.
mm,
A team may All team members should give equal contribution. Hey, equal contribution for what? Is it to pay for the lunch? Then it makes sense. But if it is for the work of the project, then it doesn't make sense. Someone has to be lead. Someone has to do this particular feature coding. Someone has to do that coding, this coding. So their roles, if they perform nicely, then
okay.
together the team will perform nicely, isn't it?
Yes,
So that is the understanding. That is not like equal kind of thing. It's according to the ability. So Shudras have a certain ability with them, certain psychophysical nature in them. Vaishyas have certain psychophysical nature, ability in them. Kshatriyas have that ability. Brahmanas have that ability. Can Brahmanas fight like Kshatriyas? No. Can the Brahmanas do business like Vaishyas? No. Can the Vaishyas study like Brahmanas? No. So each one have some unique qualities, and they have to be complementary to each other, cooperative to each other, harmony to each other. Okay, then the whole thing will work nicely.
Okay.
Very simple example. India fought war, Bangladesh war, right? 1971. The Indian Army, the Indian Air Force, the Indian Navy, all three played their part, isn't it? we
Mm,
cannot we cannot call it like equal contribution. We can say they did their contribution to the best of their ability, and then India won, isn't it? So
yes,
it's like
perfect.
that.
Yeah.
You can't say Navy people to act like army and Air Force to walk on the road. They're trained for that. They're trained for a different role. That role they should perform nicely. So the Brahmana's role, he should perform nicely. Kshatriya's role, he should perform nicely. Vaishya's role, he should perform nicely. Shudra's role, he should perform it nicely. It doesn't mean that they have to perform others person role. No, they have to perform their role. So what is the Brahmana's role? He has to be peaceful, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, religiousness. What is the Kshatriya's role? He has to be hero. He has to be determined. He has to control power, generosity, leadership, resourcefulness, courage in the battle. And Vaishya, farming, cow protection, business. And then Shudra's role is what? Labor and service to others. So these are the roles that one does. And then in a society, each are performing their role, and then there will be greater output. Okay, does this make sense?
Yes, Yes, Prabhu. Um,
Hmm.
so we should not consider one is inferior to other,
That's what I'm
something like
saying.
that, right? Yeah,
If we consider
they
that,
have
then
their own.
we
Uh,
should cut off the leg.
yeah, Prabhu. Yes,
But it is not. It is not.
correct.
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that.
Mm,
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that. It simply means that it has a particular role. It is as important as the leg of a human being.
okay.
Okay. See, one thing we can say: if the Brahmana is not there, then it is a headless body,
Mm,
which is almost dead, right? Brain dead.
yes, Prabhu.
But Brahmana is there, leg is not there, then it
It's
cannot
still
walk. Leg is
it's
there,
still not
stomach is
dead.
there, head is there, hands are not there, then it cannot work. So the example has to be understood in this way, that it is meant for cooperating as a whole body, right? Like, we have so many government departments. See, we have defense, education, health, commerce. Now we cannot say equal contribution. We have to say whatever role you have, you are performing to the best of your ability. All these departments. Then there is Prime Minister office. Then the whole government will start working nicely, right? So
Mm,
already we are doing this concept of cooperation between different departments for the greater cause of the country to function the government, right?
yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we need to understand. Definitely, defense is like the arms, isn't it? Defense
Yes.
is like the arms of the government. But the arms need to be strong, then the finance has to be strong, the stomach has to be strong. So therefore, if there is increased taxation, it is meant to when the arms, like arms to be strong, and then we can defend. Does that mean we should give up on health and family welfare or education? No, each one of it has its own importance. Hmm? Each one is important as the other one. They'll play different roles, and when the goal is to function as a unified body, to function as a unified working body, then there will be performance. Okay. So that example is a very strong example, actually very deep example, the body and all that. So we took some time to understand. Any question on that?
Yeah, no, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue. We shall find.
Uh, we shall find, therefore, in this Bhagavad Gita, that the complete whole is comprised of the Supreme Controller, the controlled living entities, the cosmic manifestation, eternal time, and karma or activities. And all of these are explained in this text. All of these taken completely form the complete whole, and complete whole is called the supreme absolute truth. The complete whole and the complete absolute truth are the complete personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. All manifestation are due to his different energies. He is the complete whole.
Yeah, so this particular verse is from the Ishopanishad. Om Purnamidam Purna Uchyate. Actually, it's an invocation. Om Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purna Adaya Purnameva Vashishyate. The Supreme Personality is perfect and complete. Because he is perfect and all emanations from him, such as this phenomenal, are also perfectly equipped as complete wholes. So everything that is coming from his body is also equipped as a complete whole. It is not lacking anything. It will be complete with it. Whatever produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because he is the complete whole, even though so many complete units are emanating from him, he remains the complete balance. So if so many universes are coming from the body of the Lord, it is not um, incomplete. Okay, it is not lacking anything, and neither the Lord is reducing. He is still the complete balance. It's like, one pulls out one bucket of water from the sea or from the ocean. What will happen? Nothing will happen. The,
No
the ocean
ripples.
is already complete balance. Okay, this is what it means.
Okay.
Okay. Someone can continue. It is also explained in Gita.
Yeah, it is also explained in Gita that impersonal Brahman is also subordinate of the complete Supreme Person. Brahmano hi pratisthaham.
Pratishtaham. Brahmano hi
Brahman,
pratishtaham.
yeah,
Brahmano hi pratishtaham.
Brahmano hi pratisthaham. Brahman is more explicitly explained in the Brahma Sutra to be like the rays of the sunshine. The impersonal Brahman is the shining rays of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Impersonal Brahman is incomplete realization of the absolute whole. So also is the conception of Paramatma. In the 15th chapter, it shall be seen that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Purushottama, is above both impersonal Brahman and the partial realization of Paramatma. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is called Sachit Ananda Vigraha. The Brahma Samhita begins in this way. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Sachithananda Vigraha Anadir
Anadir.
Adir Govinda Sarva Karanam Sarva
Karanam.
Karana Karanam.
Hmm.
Govinda Krishna is the cause of all causes. He is the primal cause, and he is the very form of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Impersonal Brahman realization is the realization of his Sat, eternity, feature, Paramatma. Is the realization of Sachit, eternal knowledge, but realization of personality of Godhead, Krishna, is realization of all the transcendental feature, Sachit and Ananda, eternity, knowledge, and bliss in complete Vigraha form.
Yeah. People with less intelligence consider the supreme truth to be impersonal, but he is transcendent personal as confirmed in all Vedas. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. As we are all individual beings and have our own individuality, the supreme absolute truth is also in ultimate issue a person. And the realization of the supreme personality of Godhead is realization of all the transcendental features in his complete form. The complete form is not formless. If he is formless or if he is less than any other thing, then he cannot be complete whole. The complete whole must have everything within our experience and beyond our experience, otherwise it cannot be complete. So this is a philosophical way to explain the whole thing, that the complete whole should have everything within our experience and without our beyond our experience. Okay, we should understand Krishna, and at the same time we cannot understand Krishna. Some things of Krishna we can understand, and some things of Krishna we won't understand. Therefore Krishna is the complete whole. uh,
It's like infinite minus infinite is again infinite.
yeah, that's the mathematical way of understanding. But yeah, it's like that, from the complete whole, if anything comes out, still it remains complete. So if you take infinity from infinity, still it remains infinity. It's like
Yes,
that.
True. Yes, yes. Yeah. Very much.
Yeah, yeah. So, so yes. Yeah, let's do one more paragraph. The complete whole, the personality of Godhead has an immense potencies. Parashaya Shakti Vividhaiva Shruyate. How Krishna is acting in different potencies also explained in Bhagavad Gita. This phenomenal world or material world in which we are placed is also complete in itself because the 24 elements of which this universe is a temporary manifestation. According to Sankhya philosophy, which are completely adjusted to produce complete resources which are necessary for maintenance and subsistence of this universe. So this statement is very interesting. See, this material world we are living, right? It is complete. Whatever is needed for what? Maintenance and sustenance is there in this world. If we need food, the plants are there. If we are thirsty, the water is there. We need to breathe, oxygen is there. And so many things. Like it is a supermarket and we get everything. Okay? We'll get everything because it's a supermarket. We want to go to heaven, it is there. We want to, hell is also there. So it's a complete system, complete thing. There's nothing lacking in it. That's why some people, they think, why I need God? You understand? Some people think, why I need God then? Because here I am, he's just happy, Isn't it? You have found such people who say, why I need God? I don't think I need God. I need to know God. I just live like that, and that's fine. I'm living. Whatever is needed is there. Why I need to go to God? Huh? If someone says everything that I need, maintain and subsistence, everything is there. Why need God then? Think about this. There is nothing extraneous, nor is there anything needed. This manifestation has its own time fixed by the energy of the Supreme Whole, and why its time is complete. This temporary manifestation will be annihilated by the complete arrangement of the complete. There is complete facility for small complete units, namely the living entity, to realize the complete, and all sort of incompleteness are experienced due to incomplete knowledge of the complete. So Bhagavad Gita contains the complete knowledge of Vedic wisdom. So why we need God?
Uh,
Because
Prabhu,
hmm,
actually, this word is ashashvatam and full of misery,
yeah. Well, there is happiness also. It is not like happiness is not there, but it is a
temporary.
temporary thing. It's a temporary manifestations are happening, and we are experiencing a lot of temporariness. But in the higher planets, it may not be so temporary. In the Swarga Loka and other lokas, na, it may not be that temporary also. So anyway, in a very long sense, it is temporary. Or Shashvatam Dukkhalayam. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. But that is still not the complete answer why we need God. It is a partial answer. Let's say, I we send our children to boarding school. Everything is there. Teachers are there, seniors are there, friends are there, class is there, food is there, sleep is there, everything is there. Still, why does the child wants to come back home? Any answer?
Because parents are there, like, so you feel like naturally
Parents are
you're
there, yes, but then there are teachers also over there who can also give the role of parents. Why just parents?
yeah, I think it's a natural comfort, like,
Hmm.
oh, yeah.
It's called fish out of water situation. You know, it's a very nice picture, but so for the fish, the water is the natural position where it will be happy. Okay, the moment it comes out of the water, it will suffocate. Same way, our natural position is with Krishna, where we always show this example. What I did. Here. I always show you this. Hmm. ऊर्ध्वमूलमादशाकम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेद. Yes. Everything is there in the water. The tree is there, the fruits are there, but it is not real. Same way, we are experiencing relationships in this reflection. It is there. It is not like it's not there, but it is temporary. Sometimes there's love, sometimes there's fight, and there is emotion of positive and negative, meaning sadness and happiness. In the real tree, all these relationships are there. But even in sadness, it will give happiness. Even in happiness, it will give more happiness. So this is the real reason why we want to go back and back to God. The temporary nature is fine, but the temporary relationships that we have, hmm, that is very painful. Here, there is permanent relationship with Krishna. Okay? So we are looking for permanent relationship with Krishna. That's why we want to go back and back to God. Okay. So we'll stop here. Any question or comment?
No problem.
Any question or comment?